Hello and welcome to Pandora Astrology's monthly horoscope for Aquarius. I'm Julia Mijas.
And I'm Jamie Kale Miller. Well, happy birthday, Aquarius. If this is your sun sign, then we're in your birthday month. And if you haven't gotten your annual birthday reading yet, you might want to get on that because it's a great opportunity to get some clarity on what's coming for you this year and to get aligned with what's coming so that you can be the driver of the action. And a birthday reading around here involves some really fantastic affirmations and intentions to carry you through the year. You can find a link where you can get a birthday reading in the description below. Well, Aquarius, you are loaded with personality this month. Right from the beginning of the month, there is some activity going on right there in Aquarius in your first house. And then after that, there's only more and more as the month goes on. So you might say that this month you're loaded with personality, and that definitely includes some charisma, which you do typically experience around your birthday month each year. But this year, it's just so densely packed with mental acuity and verbal clarity, and that's because of Mercury moving into Aquarius, but also Venus. When Venus moves into Aquarius, there's this charm that you exude as well. So you may wonder why I'm talking about all this, in the like career portion of this horoscope. And that's because when you're shiny this way, then you can write your ticket. You can be the leader, and you can get seen and noticed, and then you can use that, to move yourself forward in your career. So there is going to be a new moon in Aquarius on February 9th, and that might make you feel some feels, which I know is not Aquarius's favorite thing, feeling the feels, but so you might be a bit emotional around that, but it's also a time for a powerful new beginning for you. That first new moon of your year is a great time to refashion yourself emotionally and also behaviorally. And then the last thing I want to tell you is that on February 13th, Mars is going to come into Aquarius, and that is going to give you a boost of energy, drive, and vitality, which can also really push things forward in your career. So bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for sure. Julia, what's up with relationships and finance for those Aquarians out there?
Well, Aquarius, Venus, the relationship planet, is in your 12th house of isolation for the first half of the month. So you might be a little socially withdrawn. If you're in a relationship, you might be doing things where one of you is helping the other in some way. But it's more about just kind of being more secluded with your partner than out there in the world. Then Venus moves into your first house on February 16th for the rest of the month. This is a time where you are really wanting to, do things to help your appearance out, because Venus is the planet of beauty and she is in your first house of self. So great time for shopping for new clothes, getting a haircut, all that good stuff. You also got a Virgo full moon in the 8th house on February 24th. This is a house of intimacy. So there's some kind of cycle which is finishing up now in terms of intimacy and shared money in your relationships. Now, when it comes to finance, we have Ceres moving into your 12th house, where it's going to be for pretty much the whole year. The 12th house is a house of isolation. You don't think of money making and the 12th house going hand in hand, but maybe there's some way that you could be giving money and making some type of tax credit from it. That could be a way, because this is a house of charity, to make the most of Ceres in your 12th house. This is also a house of isolation. So maybe you're going to be called to earn money on your own this year somehow, working on your own behalf or working in isolation in some way. Ceres is going to be sextiling Saturn, who's in the second house. He's been there for a little while, going to continue to be there. So you're definitely learning money lessons around money, maybe feeling that money is just a little bit harder to get than usual. But when Ceres sextiles Saturn, it's going to be a great time for structuring your approach to money. Well, that's all we have for you today. And if you enjoyed this horoscope, please do hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and tell your friends about us.
Find our site at pandoraastrology.com to get a reading with one of us, and find us on Patreon for workshops and classes. And we'll see you around the cosmos.
Bye-bye.